Hello and welcome to the Space Between Ideas. I'm Blaine Gates. Welcome to the show. The question on everybody's mind is, where have you been for the past few days? What is happening? I cannot answer that question, but I will answer the next one. So basically, I don't know what I'm doing. So today is just an overview of what is going on with Space Between Ideas, what is going on with Blaine Gates. So let's go back into history. When I was working for a U.S. law firm in Shanghai, I was asked to do a business role, and I realized very quickly that I didn't know what I was doing. So what I finally decided to do, this is kind of out of order, but I've been talking to people about things I'm interested in talking about for the last 5 years, I guess. And basically the thing that I'm interested in is a book called Create Crucial Insight. So actually I met Tom first and I got interested in this book, and then I started talking to people about that thing which I was interested in. And then the overarching goal is to build a business that I can scale. So how do I get to the point where I have a business that scales? That's the big question on everybody's mind, is like, how do I build a business that can scale? Because why? All right, so let's get into it. Now, one-on-one coaching is controlled by the denominator. All right, what does that mean? So in math, we have fractions, and on the top we have a numerator, and on the bottom we have a denominator. So let's say that I'm making $15 per hour. So the $15 is the numerator, and the denominator is per hour. Now, some people are like, well, why don't you charge more? Well, okay, so the issue right now is that I need my calendar to be as full as possible because I need to have as many clinical trials as possible in a short amount of time as possible. And all of my customers are people who speak English as a second language, which means that I have to speak slowly, I have to explain things clearly, and I have to be able to, and I'm seeing how people who are approaching English at an intermediate and sometimes better level are processing complex ideas. So charge $100 per hour. Okay, so now people are paying $100 an hour. But it's still the denominator. It's still per hour. So you can't get rich per hour. All right, so change the denominator. So now, how do you change the denominator? So you have a one-on-one coaching with what? All right, so you can have a one-on-one coaching with an audience. They call those webinars or corporate training. So because, it's kind of challenging to do what I do with a big group of people. You have to facilitate this experience. It's like what I'm teaching is management coaching, and how do you do things as a manager? And generally speaking, managers are doing one-on-one meetings. So this is my first line of business is one-on-one coaching. The next line of business I'd like to get into is going to be something like webinars, where I do one-on-one coaching with an audience, or corporate training. Now, the next thing is to use the lessons learned from coaching to create tools with videos. All right, so AKA lead magnet. So that's the thing I'm doing right now with the performance booster, is I'm trying to create this lead magnet. So, you can see some of my other videos to understand what that is all about. And finally, I'd like to build software as a service. Means I develop tools and videos to the point that there is cloud storage and other features that are available. All right, so that's the business model. Now, how am I doing that? All right, so we have the design of the product. Now, you can see that I have like a playlist called Battle of the AI Site Builders. I have some issues with that right now because I'm having a problem with I need a server, and then how do I use the server and then build something on top of that? So I'm still working with that. Next, I'm starting to think that I need to start a new playlist called Competitor Analysis, where I start to go into some of my competitors and then other general coaching ideas. Finally, also we have the design of invitations. So I have a playlist called Use Cases for Marcelo, and I'm thinking about kind of going into more about learning digital marketing. There's some digital marketing agencies, there's some digital marketing companies, there's some digital marketing YouTube videos, and obviously I need to improve my digital marketing if I want to succeed. So generally speaking, those are the things that I'm working on right now. This is Space Between Ideas, and I'm Blaine Gates.